As Alanna Lynise and Brook would make their way into the center of the 27th battle round of The Voice, the stage lights suddenly flash, creating a golden halo that surrounds them to protect them. There is a palpable sense of eagerness in the air as March 2025 approaches. Is it the song? The etchingly beautiful song, Angels Like You by Miley Cyrus, which is off of her album Plastic Hearts, which is scheduled to be released in 2020, has become a modern classic due to its raw vulnerability and soaring melody, which is ready to be reinvented. These four coaches, Michael Bublé, Adam Levine, John Legend, and Kelsey Ballerini, are seated in a poised position, their gazes fixed on the two individuals. What happens next is not just a performance. It is a moment that seems to last forever, a collision of two voices that are so different from one another but so perfectly linked that they transcend the competition and engrave their names into the annals of The Voice history. Alanna Lynise, with her dominating presence and beautiful voice, carries out the first few notes of the song by herself. The opening sentences of her speech, which begin with the phrase, "flowers in hand, waiting for me," are like a velvet sword that cuts through the silence. The delivery of her words carries a subtle ache, a depth that gives the impression that she has lived every syllable. The tone of her voice holds the weight of heartbreak, but there is also a glimmer of defiance, a refusal to let the pain define who she is on the inside. As a result of her ability to bend the melody and make it her own, the audience leans in closer, completely enthralled. Rather than simply singing, she is presenting a story, painting a picture of love that has been lost and lessons that have been learned. The dynamic then transforms as a result of the arrival of Brook. The weight that Alanna has placed on her shoulders is lifted by her voice, which is lighter and more crystalline than a breeze. "I know that you're wrong for me," she sings, her phrasing delicate yet penetrating, a counterpoint that feels like sunlight breaking through storm clouds. "I know that you're wrong for me." The grounded force that Alanna possesses is not challenged by Brook's ethereal aspect. Rather, it is complemented by it. They create a tapestry of sound that is both fragile and unshakable by working together, with their harmonies rising and falling like waves against a coast. The arrangement, which was produced under the guidance of their coach, let's suppose it's John Legend, whose soulful instincts fit with the duo's strengths, breaks down Angels Like You into its component parts before putting it back together again. During the introduction, there is only a single piano playing, and then delicate strings begin to build up in the chorus. Because the production is so simple but serves a specific goal, the voices of Alanna and Brook are allowed to shine as the genuine instruments. The moment they reach the bridge, when they say, "Angels like you can't fly down here with me," their voices weave together in such a dense harmony that it feels as if one soul has been divided in two halves. The atmosphere in the room is tense. The first person to respond is Michael Bublé, who is already known for being a crooner with an ear for emotional precision. Immediately after the last note has faded away, he stands up with his hands clasped over his heart. With a voice that is filled with wonder, he says, "That was perfect for all time. A song that I have heard 100 times was able to make me feel as though it were the first time I had ever heard it. Your gravitas, Alanna, is so impressive that it's almost as if Ella Fitzgerald strolled onto this stage. Also, Brook, your innocence and the angelic lift you gave me will never be forgotten. Is it shared? You are a miracle." When Adam Levine is seated again, he leans forward in his red chair while maintaining his distinctive smirk. He makes a remark that elicits a chuckle from the audience, saying, "Okay, I'm mad I didn't steal you both when I had the chance that I did." In all seriousness, however, this was an excellent lesson. Alanna, you have this smoky, lived-in air that kills me, and Brook, you are like this ethereal angel floating above it all. I can't believe it. What is the difference? It's nuts. There is no way that Miley is not out of her mind right now because of this. The team's coach, John Legend, exhibits a proud expression. He replies, his voice as smooth as it has always been. "I knew from rehearsal that you two had something special for each other. It is about knowing that someone is too good for you, but yet loving them despite the fact that you know they are too good for you. You, Alanna, brought the earth's suffering and the reality of the situation. The sky, the hope, and the release were all brought to you by Brook. How you trusted each other up there is something that I am very proud of. The fact that a duet is ageless is due to this. As she wipes a tear from her eye, Kelsey Ballerini, the newest coach thanks to her country pop flair, looks at the audience. "Y'all just broke me," she admits, her Tennessee drawl making the situation more bearable when she says it. "Every single syllable I felt. Your voice is like a whisper that somehow fills the entire room, and Alanna, you have this powerful thing that hits you right in the chest. Brook, your voice is like a whisper that somehow fills them up. I'd get this version on vinyl and play it over and over again till the needle became damaged." It is not merely the vocal skill of Alanna Lynise and Brook Wood that makes their performance so enduring. Rather, it is the way in which they embody the paradoxical nature of the song. The song Angels Like You is a paradox. It is a breakup ballad that is both self-aware and unselfish, a confession of defects wrapped in a request for forgiveness. The lower register of Alanna's voice rumbles with sorrow as she transmits the grounded, gritty honesty of someone who is aware that they have caused their own discomfort. Brook, on the other hand, brings the song into a realm of elegance with her higher notes, which provide a glimpse of the angel who is deserving of greater. When they are together, they do more than just sing. They also engage in conversation, their voices resonating around one another in a manner that is vital, unrehearsed, and immortal. Due to the staging, this is emphasized. Despite the fact that her posture is robust, Alanna's eyes are soft, giving the impression that she is pleading with an unseen lover. Brook's movements are subtle and her gestures are flowing, giving the impression that she is attempting to grab something that is just out of her reach. In a manner that is reflective of their emotional development, the lighting changes from cool blues to warm golds as the song proceeds. When it is all over, they are facing each other, and their voices blend together to say, "I am everything they said I would be," in a final, heartbreaking statement. It is a moment of unification that seems to hold more significance than the conflict itself, even more so than the show itself. Although the crowd erupts as the final chord fades away, the coach's consideration is what will ensure that the moment will be remembered for a long time. The person who is responsible with selecting a winner, John Legend, shakes his head. According to him, this is not possible. You are both deserving of remaining. Your formidable strength is unparalleled, Alanna. It is impossible to find someone like you, Brook. I'm going to go with my gut here. There is a noticeable delay in his speech. Alanna, you are now making progress. On the other hand, Brook, if no one takes you away, I'm going to lose it. To begin the mayhem. Both Michael Bublé and Kelsey Ballerini slam their steel buttons, which results in a hilarious tug-of-war between the two of them. Bublé has made a commitment to make Brook the next big thing, while Ballerini has proposed a cooperation that will result in a dreamy, heartfelt EP. In the end, Brook becomes a member of Kelsey's team, which guarantees that both vocalists will be able to battle another round. Social media is exploding as the show is being broadcast. The fans have referred to Alanna and Brook as the timeless duo, appreciating the way in which they transformed a Miley Cyrus hit into a revelation that stirs the spirit. Their piece on the bridge is captured on video and quickly goes viral, resulting in millions of views. According to a tweet from Miley herself, Alanna and Brook have just made Angels Like You their own. I am wailing and shrieking in pain. The legends. With the great sweep of The Voice Season 27, this duel stands out as a testament to what music can be. A bridge between two souls, a story told in unison, and a moment that stays with you long after the lights have gone down. Alanna Lynise and Brook Wood are able to transcend their performances, demonstrating that certain voices, when combined, are destined to reverberate for an indefinite amount of time.